What's going on, everybody? My name is Wanye Picante. You're now tuned in to the Spotlight, where we turn the spotlight on dream chasers and go-getters. What's going on, everybody? It is me, Mr. Wanye Picante. I have a very, very special guest welcoming to the Spotlight, Mr. Kno Face, God's disciple.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy.
Hey, man, I am super excited to have you finally here.
Yes.
We've been through a little bit of trials to get here, but most importantly, we are here now. Like I said, I'm just excited. We're gonna do a little interview today. But most importantly, like I said, first of all, thank you from everybody here at the Spotlight to have you here.
That's stuff.
So jumping right in, first question I want to ask: where are you from?
Well, I'm originally from Jackson, Tennessee. But I spent most of my life in Texas, Victoria, Texas, Houston, San Antonio, Dallas, all over Texas. So yeah, now I'm here in North Carolina. What's up?
Okay, hey, wonderful. I love it. So if I had to ask you, what are some of the hobbies that you have aside from making music?
Personally, AC units. I also have my side business also called Burn Super Service. So I deal with a bunch of AC units, remodeling homes inside and out. So yeah, it's my favorite.
Okay, so grinding.
Oh yeah,
you know, making other things beautiful, because I know you actually did a power washing. For one of the, I believe it was one of the leaders of your church. Right. I remember she had shared it.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool. I like that.
What's that?
So I know you originally from Tennessee, but you lived in Texas for the vast majority.
Yes.
So who would be your favorite sports teams? Let's start off with NBA.
Well, NBA, you know, I'm rocking with the Lakers, man.
Come on, man. Look now. All right, I'm a Spurs fan. I was expecting, you give me some Texas love. That's fine. All right. Rocking with the Lakers. I can dig it. What about NFL?
NFL, man, you're going to be mad at me with that one, man.
Don't say nothing disrespectful in the studio.
Oh, man. Hey, I was being a fan of, a follower of Tom Brady. So I was the Patriots, now the Buccaneers. So, you know, hey.
I can't get no Texas love nowhere. Hey, shout out to my Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, shout out to y'all boys, though.
You know, we still making interesting decisions as it pertains to our quarterback and the rest of our team. But I still love my team. What about baseball? Do you follow baseball?
No? I don't follow baseball.
Okay. Is there any other sport that you follow?
No, not really. Watch on and off the Olympics, depends who's running. Well, track, recently I just got into watching track and everything because of my nephew. He's one of the stars for Texas right now, San Antonio. So he got a chance to run the Junior Olympics last year. So yeah, he missed it this year, but most definitely next year he will be there.
Hey, that's absolutely wonderful. But before the show, I know you and me were talking. You said that you actually, we both actually used to coach Little League. Tell me a little about that.
I love it, man. Do a little coaching for Surf City. That's in North Carolina. From the ages 5 to 10. Little League basketball, so it's pretty cool. Got my nephew on the team, you know, trying to make him the star Kobe, you know.
Hey, absolutely, man. I did about 4 years of coaching with AAU, from 9U all the way up to 13U.
Yes.
You know how rewarding that is.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. You
know, being able to give the kids, you know, number one, some positive structure.
Yes, most definitely.
And, you know, for some of them, I mean, I hate to say that don't have dads at home, being able to give them that positive male role model and instill some of the disciplines that we learn from sports.
Right, most definitely. You can get it.
It was supposed to go further, but
I know,
you know.
Right?
So getting into the music side, how long have you been making music?
Well, I've been making music since 1996. Started off with family. It was 15 of us called Homegrown Players, HGP. It was my first love with my family, so yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So I would ask, doing music since 96, I know you have transitioned genres.
Yes, most definitely.
So what are you working on now?
Right now, basically my testimony, trying to get my testimony out to reach the younger generation, because they most need it. Listen to raps like Sexy Red and all that. There ain't no help for the generation. So I figured, why not put my testimony, give the world my testimony, and maybe it'll help another, younger, especially younger crowd, get them out the streets and stuff, because the streets don't have no love for no one. So, yeah.
Absolutely, man. And I think that one of the big things that we miss as older gentlemen is we don't spend enough time actually telling the younger generation the different things that we've navigated through. You know, some of the mistakes that we made, if we were to actually have that hard conversation with them and be like, hey, look, don't be a knucklehead. All right. I did X, Y, and Z. So don't be like me. No. Be better than me.
Right. Most definitely.
So using your music as a platform to be able to influence the youth, and I mean even people our age.
Yes, there's definitely. It's a lot of us too. So
absolutely. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
So how many albums have you made?
Right now I only made one album. Rest of the time I just been doing bunch of hit singles and bunch of singles out for the past 2 years now. So yeah.
Okay. How many singles do you have?
Whoo, probably about 50.
50?
50. I got 100 in the stash now. Ain't nobody
Come on,
man.
Sir, you say you got 50 hits, but 100 in the stash.
Yes.
Sir, you on your way to being the prince of the Christian genre. Hey, they say Prince had multiple albums that he just didn't even drop.
Right.
So what is the process of putting together that album with so many really good songs?
Right. It all depends, First of all, I'm pray to God and like, man, help me with this name. What you want me to name this album? What songs you want me to put on there? So I go about it like that. It all depends what kind of answer God gives me. So that's what I'm rocking with.
Hey, absolutely, man. Having that number one, having that fine-tuned number one spiritual life, but also being able to pray and seek God for guidance is huge.
Most definitely.
I can dig it, man. So what inspired you to start making music?
I just used to love it, man. Watching Master P was one of my favorite artists growing up. I also loved his energy just to give out, No Limit Soldiers and everything. So just watching him and everything, him, the Eazy-E, Ice Cube, them, like, man, that could be me right there. So, I was to practice, get my little boom box and little tape, couldn't afford no blank tapes, so I record over some of the artists' tapes. Don't kill me now. But I record over their tapes. You know how you do your old school boombox and everything. Play like I was on the radio myself. Different radio station. I play them and like that. Start off like that. So
absolutely, man. I feel like a lot of younger people, everybody has a certain passion, but having a passion for music, I feel like that sets you apart because it really taps into your creative ability.
Yes, most definitely.
More so than anything, I feel like it gives you an edge because you look at life differently because in your head, you view things differently. Right. Or it makes you curious.
Yes.
Even me, myself, I grew up, my dad put me on a lot of the old school hip hop. So my most favorite group was the Wu-Tang Clan growing up. Method Man, there was no one colder than Method Man to me. Yeah. But I mean him and then Ghostface. Oh, I love Ghostface. What? Honestly, his flow was different, but I love the fact that he liked actually rapping about clothes. Yeah. Like it was crazy. It was like, and I ain't gonna lie, some of it I was like, that don't really rhyme, but it sounded hard. Yeah. Oh man, most definitely. So I know you've done some concerts, some performances. Yes. What was your favorite performance?
I had to say, my wife's fashion show. That's my favorite one, which was the past weekend.
Hot summer nights.
Yes, hot summer nights is my favorite. It's more energy. I say I got a bigger energy from the crowd more than the BET Awards I performed there 2 years ago. So yeah.
Hey man, you know, I really feel like a lot of times it is the certain kind of crowd that you have, the certain kind of
Yes.
connection when people really feel, you
Yes.
know, who you are, what you're talking about, and your
Right.
message.
Right, most definitely.
You know,
Yeah.
even being there, you know, shameless plug, I was there too, Wanye.
Yeah.
More so than anything, it was the entire thing. It just felt right. It felt like I was home. I felt very welcome being there,
Right.
even though I wouldn't necessarily call myself a familiar face, but
Yes.
I'm not really a stranger because I modeled one time
Right.
for At Once Designs.
Yes, sir.
Did some hot stuff with that.
Yeah.
But you know, just the energy and everybody, and like you said, even you know some of the interviews that I did there, it
Yes.
was amazing to see you know the friendliness and the welcoming
Right.
of all of the different designers.
Oh
man.
yeah, most definitely, man. It's fine.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
So, Mr. Kno Face,
Yeah.
who is Kno Face God's disciple?
Man, Kno Face God's disciple. A face with music. I was wanted to come up. Well, my first name was everybody's called me D40. That's my old street name, 40. Hey, that's another section right there. But but I had to change that name if I wanted to continue doing music and everything, especially gospel music and everything. So I'm like, all right, God. I don't want to be their face, you know. I don't want nobody seeing my face, you know. I want to be behind the scenes. So kept on seeing Kno Face. I seen signs, billboards saying Kno Face. I'm like, all right, Kno Face. That's why I just started calling myself. I'm like, all right, it's gonna be Kno Face. Then when I came down here to North Carolina, it's when I put God's disciple behind it. So yeah, that's how it is.
So the whole name together would be essentially the man that you don't want them to see, but
Yeah.
you want the people
Just
to see
hear.
God.
Yes, most definitely.
To see God in you and see that you serve Him
Yes.
with your life, with your music,
Right.
and everything.
A living testimony, man.
I
Yes,
love
sir.
that. I love that. I know before we were talking, and we talked a little bit about your business. What got you into your business?
Really, life itself, man. You know, I'm up there in the age. I ain't gonna tell you my age, but I'm up there in the age and everything. You know, tired of working for everybody else. You know, especially man, different companies and everything. As a maintenance supervisor, you know, I've been supervising like over probably 12 different properties.
Wow.
For about 15 years now. So yeah, so I'm like, I know all of this. Why come I can't just put it in my own business? So I married my wife and everything, and she most definitely helped me through it. Helped me write out everything, how to do this, how to get my LLCs, and how to get the insurance, how to go about, you know, how to get customers and all that. So I took off from there. Yeah.
Absolutely, man. I remember, I believe it was when, right after I had first met you and you were working on some apartments, you was like,
Yeah.
man, I got this property I'm working on, man. It's all these apartments.
Yeah.
And you was just always busy.
Yes.
Every time I seen you, you was always in work clothes.
Right.
And I was just like, man, because originally in my head, I was like, man, what does this guy do? Because I didn't know, but like I said, I always seen you in like, you know, not necessarily construction, but like, you know, like contractor clothes, like, you know, like electrician or, you know, somebody that handyman type or whatever. And I think, like I say, it was one day I asked, like, man, what are you doing? He's like, oh man, I just came from Wilmington. Man, I'm working on these apartments. And you were telling about it. He was like, I was like, man, okay.
Yeah, man. Always on call, emergency calls. I ain't gotta worry about that no more. But be on emergency calls. You had to go whenever it called, man. You have to hurry up and shoot over there. So, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean,
man.
ACs typically don't go out when it's not hot.
I know, right? So, yeah, it's a good thing right there. Even if it ain't no fire, flood, or AC units, and you won't see me out there.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, anybody that wanted to get into the entrepreneurship of owning their own business, even if it's not necessarily around what you do, what advice would you give them?
Write everything out. Just don't jump out there. Just write everything out, plan everything. Most definitely get you someone that knows about the business. Always follow someone. I always make sure that I have friends. All of my friends, they multi-millionaires over their business and stuff back in Texas. So I always get good friends that own their own business, learn stuff, pick up stuff from other people. So run with it. Yeah.
Yeah, one of the regrets that I have growing up is back then, for me in the late 2000s,
Yes.
Everything, it was always go to college, go to college, go to college.
Right.
Not realizing that I could pick up a trade,
Yes.
start my own business,
Right.
and then work for myself.
Yes.
I literally had a conversation with my mom.
Yeah.
I think it was after I joined the Marine Corps. She was like, you know what? You know what you should have did? You
Yeah.
should have went to the tech. You should have got your plumber's license. You should have learned how to be a locksmith.
Right.
And got your certification to be an electrician. So
Yes.
that way, if something wrong, you could be a one-stop shop for somebody.
One-stop
I told her, I said, you know, that's a great idea, but
yes.
I'm already on this contract, mama. I'm getting ready to go to Afghanistan, baby.
Right.
We'll put a pin in that. We'll think about it later, man.
Say later on. Yeah. Most
But
definitely.
absolutely, man. Like I said, I commend anybody that, number one, is an entrepreneur, but at the same time, that is dedicated to their craft.
Most definitely,
You
man.
know, being a business owner and, like I say, doing your music, that's two different skill sets, but it's the same level of focus and attentiveness that you need.
Yes, most
for
definitely.
both of them.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
So before, I know you had mentioned your wife. How did you meet your wife?
Met my wife at church.
Okay.
Church, the first day. Actually, the church I go to now calls the fam. I met her the first day at church, walked past her. I said, felt something. I ain't never felt that feeling, never. Even all the females I done dealt with and walked past all my life. I ain't never had that feeling. I'm like, man, okay, God, is this you? I'm like, okay. Looked over at my mom. She was there with me. I'm like, Mom, that's gonna be my wife right there. Say,
wait a minute, brother. Wait, you told Mom off go?
Off the go.
Okay, all right.
I'm like, Mom, that's gonna be my wife right there. I'll never forget it. She turned back around, walked past each other, we spoke. Said hi. I said hello. Turned back around, looked at each other, just kept on. Like every time I saw her each Sunday, I'm like, oh my God. I get that same feeling in that chest. But I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, okay. All right, God, what you need me to do? What I gotta do to get this?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, a lot of prayers and faith, I tell you that.
Yeah. So how long have you been married?
For about four months now.
Okay.
Yes.
So we still in the honeymoon newlywed?
Hey, every day it is. Yes, and loving it. Yes.
But that's good though.
Right.
You know, the way that you can speak about her and the way that you feel, that's what a marriage is supposed to be. You know? We should definitely have that level of love and compassion. We should feel that spark for our significant other.
Right. Wait on God.
Absolutely.
Wait on God. I'll tell you that.
Oddly enough, man, I joined my church, Family Worship Center of Shabbat.
Yeah.
You know, I joined my church, and me and my best friend, we were talking. I was like, man, you know, I want to change my life. I don't want to, you know, I'm done with all the females.
Right.
I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna wait on God to send me my wife.
Yes.
That was cool.
Yeah.
All right, for about 8 Sundays.
8 Sundays.
And I was like, all right, God, what are we doing here?
Right.
All right, this is cool. I love you. I'm praying. I'm fasting, but
oh man,
this bed a little cold, Lord. You know, I'm used to a little bit of company.
Yeah.
Woo. So, you know, like I say, it was a couple months. Like I said, me and my best friend. So, you know, I'm getting into the word. I'm learning.
Right.
I'm growing spiritually. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, it's like, all right, cool, yeah. He was like, man, you should fast. I was like, all right, bet. So me and him, I kid you not, me and him, we fasted in shifts. Now, back then, I worked 3 jobs and I went to school full time. So I worked at Lids in the mall as an assistant manager, which is the hat store.
Yes.
I worked as a librarian assistant at my college, and I also got my certificates to be a certified librarian assistant.
Oh man!
While working there.
What?
And at night, I worked at Marriott Town Place Suites.
Yeah.
So I did night audit.
Ooh.
So, and on top of that, I was still going to school, getting my business degree full time.
Yes.
Full credit hours.
Man, when did you sleep?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Back then, my whole focus was, I want to live right. I want to be good for God. I want to get myself together. I want to change. So what I did, because I really didn't sleep that much anyway, I was like, hey, I got to do something with this time. Because if not, I'm going to find something to do. I'm going to find some young lady to kill this time with. So I was working the jobs, man. And like I said, me and my buddy, he would typically do the daytime, and then I would typically take the night shifts.
Right.
Mainly, just because I was already up, I was working, and then even when I was off, I would still be, just up, read my word, playing 2K, what have you, just mindset, just thinking on God, thinking on some scriptures or something that
Most
I read.
Definitely.
I used to pray when I was working at the hotel. So back in the day, we would put the receipts under the door. Now they fancy. They just email them now. Back in the day, we had, I would literally print all of my receipts out after I run my reports.
Right.
I would go to the third floor and I would start praying when I got on the elevator, and I would pray as I walked through every one of the floors, putting the little receipts underneath there.
Yes.
And oddly enough, it was crazy thing is, about 2 weeks of me and him in it. I mean, we talking about straight. You talking about some hungry rascals? Yeah. Man. Because me and him, we love to eat. Yeah. We love Bojangles. Back then, me and him, we were living together. So we would get out of class, go to Bojangles, throw on training day. When I tell you, me and him can probably quote training day.
Would.
Like it, like
that's
second
one of my
nature.
favorites, man. I love training day.
Man, like I say, about 2 weeks, my wife actually hit me up. She was like, hey, I posted a little picture. Yeah. I think I was doing like some part-time like refereeing for football. Another thing, just doing stuff. And she was like, I think, she's like, yeah, you're looking good. Yeah. I don't mean no disrespect or anything. I told her, hold on, sister. Yeah. No disrespect taken. How you doing? Yeah. But man,
I see you.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, she actually, hit me up, and I ran with it. Right. She shot the shot. Yeah. I made sure no rebounds was needed. Baby. Right. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's beautiful to see. Couples growing, being happy, and being able to see you express the way you feel about her. I thought that was really cool, man.
Oh yeah, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So now we're gonna get to another part of our show where we're gonna play a game called Flashback Focus. Now on this game, what we're gonna do, we're going to show you a few pictures. And what I want you to do, when I show you the picture, I want you to talk to me about this picture. Okay. No more than 2 minutes, all right? Yes, so I'm gonna cut you. Hey, brother, get that out now. All right, you ready?
What kind of skill, what kind of pictures you got over there?
Hey, no dirt, all love.
All right, let's go.
You ready? So the first one.
All right. Break the chains. This right here was beginning of my testimony. First moved here from Texas to North Carolina and everything, and this is my testimony. Bring back memories. My first album, really. Yeah.
What was your favorite song off of the album?
The Devil's Mad. Yeah, the Devil's mad at me for making that transition. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
All right. You ready for the second one?
Let's go.
All right.
That's Big Mama Duck right there. Yeah. Matter of fact, this one right here was for the BET Awards. She, one of my biggest supporters, man, was down there, man. This love right here. Got me speeches over here. Yeah. So she always been one of my biggest promotions. I'll say it right. Supporters. So yeah.
Supporters, promoters.
Yes.
That person that even when you want to give up, you call and be like, Mom, man, this ain't working right. She be like, it's all right, baby, keep going. Stay focused, keep working.
Definitely.
All right. So I got another one.
Okay.
Ready?
Let's go.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's my pops right there. What up, pops? Man, he always told me to stick with music. He always told me. Matter of fact, he was the first one that ever gave me my first keyboard. You know, I started off in church playing the drums, which my mama taught me how to play the drums at the age 3. Took it advanced with that. Then my pops bought me a keyboard. He said, "Try this," and gave it to me. Came along with it. So yeah,
Wow.
most definitely.
I'll be honest with you. I tried playing the keyboard. I said I was going to teach myself.
Yeah.
Only thing I know is doom. Hopefully, if that ain't a hit, I don't know what is.
Yeah. Oh man.
So we got 2 more.
Okay.
This one's special now.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Oh yeah, that's my beautiful. That's mine right there. That's my wife right there, Queen V, Mrs. Burns. What's up, baby? I love you. Oh yeah, this one right here was my second biggest show for the Super Bowl in Las Vegas. So yeah, she's my number one. Sorry, mama, but she's my number one supporter. You know, so
Well, look,
yeah.
Mama can be 1B.
Yeah, 1B. Okay.
Miss Burns can be 1A.
1A.
Yeah, they tied for the number 1 spot.
Yeah. We do
Look,
it
Mama,
like
we love
that.
you. All right,
Yes, love you, Mama.
Don't be mad at us.
Don't kill me.
And so this was actually my favorite one.
Yeah.
You ready?
All right. Oh yeah, man. First time ever in a major church. My church. It's our time. Yes. With my pops, man. Apostle Carey. Love you to death, pops. Love you. Man, he say, "Son, you ready?" I say, "Yes, sir. Go ahead and do what it do." So got a chance to perform his favorite song, "Close to You." So yeah, this is special right here.
I thought that was really amazing.
Yes.
You know, using some of the youth of the church and integrating them into what you do.
Right.
Like I said, I really commend you for that, because I think a lot of times when we get big or we start, feeling ourselves because we've achieved a certain level of success or fame, we forget to reach back and try to bring other people with us.
Right.
So I thought that was really dope. Like I say, that was my favorite one.
Yes, my favorite.
Sadly, I couldn't be there for it, but I watched it. I had my mom's birthday dinner I had to go to for it, but I watched it from my phone and I was like, they out there cutting up.
That was mad at me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Well,
sir.
That concludes our game of Flashback Focus.
Yeah.
So we have now come to a very special part of the Spotlight. So, Kno Face.
Yeah.
I wanted to present something to you on behalf of everybody here at the Spotlight.
Yeah.
Got a little something for you. So, we wanted to present you with the first ever Spotlight Award.
Appreciate it.
And it reads, presented to Antonio Burns, Kno Face, God's disciple, for being an example of Matthew chapter 5, verse 16.
Yes.
In the same way, let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father in heaven.
Oh man, appreciate that, man.
Absolutely, man.
Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Oh yeah.
You know, like I say, that's from all of us here at the Spotlight.
Yes.
Like I said, we appreciate all of the big things that you're doing.
Right.
We are very excited about the future.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You know, but like I said, we wanted to give you, like I said, the first ever Spotlight Award.
Yes.
You know, to show love.
Oh yeah.
You know, give you a little something to put on your mantle.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It's gonna go on there.
Yeah, you know.
Yes,
So we
appreciate it.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to say to the people?
Just be on the lookout for we got plenty. Well, I have plenty more shows. I'm planning on doing and tours. So I'm getting ready to do for North Carolina. Also more music with my guy, Mr. Golden, Evangelist Golden. Man, shout out to Evangelist Mason. Love you, dear. And most definitely plenty more. My boys Trey And most definitely, Ayo Lee, got you. All my DJs and everything making the beats for me. And the Power Team, of course, I got Shoot Y'all out too. Most definitely work on a big one too, also. And plenty more videos to come. So, oh yeah, I'm ready. Oh yeah, I almost forget. America Next Top Hit Maker. That's me, most definitely. Really excited about this. So most definitely, man, get a chance to go to Austin, Texas, for what is called the Rolling Stones. It's a big show they do every year, every spring, in Austin, Texas. So most definitely, y'all will see me there next year. Just go.
So if you haven't already voted, please, please, please do me the biggest favor.
Yeah.
Make sure you go to Kno Face God's Disciples post. Go on, click the link, make sure you vote, and make sure that you share it on Facebook so that way we can ensure that he goes out there and wins this, because he is, in my honest opinion, one of the hit makers.
Yes.
And I would love to see him on that big stage doing his thing, doing what he loves, and just representing us properly, man.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's show on the Spotlight. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Got some big things coming, and you'll see more stuff coming real soon. Thank you, and be blessed.
Yeah.